Israel-Gaza Iran War News Live Update. Biden informed Netanyahu, "I'm out if Israel replied for Iran missile assault." Amid the consequences from the debate fiasco, the president allegedly made a quip after coordinated defense shot down 99% of Iran's rockets in April strike. A Tuesday report states that U.S. President Joe Biden told Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, "If you conduct a huge attack on Iran, you're on your own," in response to Iran's massive missile and drone attack in April, and that Biden refused to back a significant Israeli response. After a U.S.-coordinated international response successfully intercepted nearly all 300 Iranian missiles fired at Israel, Vice President Biden reportedly advised the Prime Minister, "Take the win," and warned him not to exacerbate the situation. Many pointed the finger at an airstrike on Damascus a few weeks ago, which killed multiple Iranian generals, including the country's senior commander in Syria. This prompted the current attack. Using White House sources who said Biden was in the Situation Room for hours, ready for the attack, as an example of his alleged mental acuity, the article cited the incident that occurred in April. According to the report, the president received real-time updates on the interception operation and peppered leaders with questions throughout the response. According to the story, he spoke with Netanyahu without reading from a script or lengthy notes in an effort to convince him not to escalate. "You do this, and I'm gone," the president reportedly said Netanyahu after the Israeli prime minister rejected Biden's statements on the necessity to prevent further assaults. The performance of former U.S. President and Biden opponent Donald Trump in their debate last Thursday has had far-reaching consequences for Biden. Trump is running against him in November. There were demands for Biden to withdraw from the election and inquiries regarding his sharpness as president after he frequently confused names and occasionally had trouble expressing a coherent line of thought. Biden is the oldest sitting president in American history at 81 years of age. On Tuesday, the White House said that Biden did not have a great night during the debate. Nevertheless, they denied any concerns regarding his health, citing his battle with a cold. President Trump said at a fundraiser on Tuesday night, "I decided to fly around the world a couple of times, right before the debate. I didn't listen to my team, and then I almost fell asleep on stage." He then blamed jet lag for his lackluster performance. In response to a question regarding the continuing conflict between Israel and the terrorist organization Hamas, Biden personally brought up the strike on Iran during the debate. "The only group that desires for the conflict to persist is Hamas," he stated, adding, "The proposal I proposed has received endorsements from the Israelis, the G7, the UN Security Council, and even Netanyahu himself. By the way, when Iran launched a full-scale ballistic missile attack on Israel, I was the one who rallied the entire world against them. After one Israeli was unintentionally murdered, the fighting ceased, and no one was injured. We protected Israel. Among all countries, we generate more support for Israel than anyone else," Biden boasted. According to reports, a Bedouin family's home in a town in the Negev region was hit by shrapnel from an intercepted missile, leaving a 7-year-old child gravely wounded. She did not die. "Actually, Israel is the one that wants to keep fighting, and you should let them go and do the job," Trump said moderators, challenging Biden's portrayal of the battle. According to Trump, Biden has become like a Palestinian and he doesn't want to do it. Yet they hold ill will toward him due to the fact that he is an ineffective Palestinian. Following conversations with his family over the weekend, during which his son and wife allegedly encouraged him to remain in the quest for re-election, the U.S. president has defied demands from his own party to terminate his re-election campaign.